Thank you for clicking on this video. It means that you are nosy. Just kidding. In the comments of my most viewed video, which is this one, a lot of people are dying to know questions regarding my GPA in high school, my SAT or ACT scores, my letters of recommendation, basically all of the reasons why I got into college. And although I used to be really private about this information because I was self-conscious and I knew that there would always be somebody better than me, at this point in my life, a senior in college about to graduate, I'm like, F it, who cares? You guys want to know this? I'm gonna answer your questions and tell you all about how I got in, because why not? It was a very requested video and I'm gonna do it. Also, a couple days ago, I took a poll over on my Instagram. If you voted for this video, thank you so much. I'm sorry that it lost by, I think, 6%. The tie was really close between what video do I upload, what's in my backpack, which will be in a card up here because I did that on Thursday, or how I got in. And the vote was so close, but what's in my backpack won. That is why we are filming this video today. If you are not following me on Instagram or Snapchat, definitely click the description box down below so you can go follow me, because then you can become more involved with this channel and have a say in my content. I also ask people for opinions on thumbnails, so it'll help you guys become more involved and be part of this family. If you're not subscribed, please click the red subscribe button down below, because like I said, we really are like one big family on my channel with lots of love to go around, and it's never too late to join. I just planned out all of my videos and giveaways and collabs until the end of December, and I'm so pumped because so much is happening and I'm so excited. Not to mention that Vlogmas is starting soon, so be sure to subscribe to my vlog channel so that you don't miss that. It's gonna be a really fun time over here if it wasn't already. I'm not really sure how to film this video. I actually even asked on Instagram if there are any other questions regarding this topic that you guys wanted to know. Let's start with the obvious one, GPA. My GPA in high school kind of fluctuated a lot. Freshman year was really tough on me because I had a lot of family issues going on. I was doing poorly on purpose for attention because of all the stuff going on at home, so that brought down my GPA. Sophomore year, I got straight A's, all classes, both semesters. That was just the peak of perfectionism for me, and I did really well. So my GPA was great sophomore year. Junior year was when I was hospitalized and missed a month of school and then had a hard time adjusting. As you can imagine, my grades kind of went down a little bit, but I also had amazing teachers and faculty members who understood the situation and helped me get back on track. So I think my grades ranged from A's, B's that year. I don't think I got any C's for a class. And then senior year, senioritis totally hit me. I was doing great. Most of my classes were A's. I think the only class where I did get B's or C's would be math or science. Oh my gosh, chemistry junior year, that must have been my worst grade. But because of that, my GPA definitely spiked and then plummeted on and off throughout high school, but I believe I graduated with a 3.7 or a 3.6. As for standardized testing, I took both the SAT and the ACT a handful of times, and in the end, I ended up doing much better on the ACT versus the SAT. I don't remember my SAT score, but it was bad. My ACT score was a 26. Keep in mind, I took the ACT test a total of 3 times in high school. The first 2 times I got 24s, and then the final time I got a 26. As for letter of recommendations, my college counselor advised me to have 4 letters of recommendations. We used my college counselor as one, advisor as another. This is hard to remember, guys. It's been 4 years. My art history teacher, because I had her for history junior year as well as senior year. She was a great teacher that knew me very well, especially junior year, so she could advocate for when I was out of school and how I was still, you know, a thriving student. And then the final letter of recommendation was by my 10th grade biology teacher, who also was my yearbook advisor and just a faculty member that I grew very close to in high school. This is going to be a short video because I don't really know what else to say. However, those are the classic statistics that were included in my college application, so maybe this will help you kind of determine whether or not you think you're going to get into a similar school that I got into. But keep in mind that it's totally hard to tell because somebody with the same standardized testing scores that you got could have been accepted or rejected from a school that you were the opposite in. Does that make sense? You never really know exactly what they're looking for in an application, but if this makes more sense as to why I got into or rejected from a certain school that you saw in that video, then I hope that this helped. Again, keep in mind that scores are all relative and subjective too, so there's always going to be somebody that did better than you, and there's always going to be somebody that scored lower than you, and it doesn't mean I'm trying to get inspirational here, and it doesn't mean that that person is better or worse than you based on a test score. In fact, I totally do not believe that schools can even level intelligence based on that. It's just a number. You're worth more than that, but for some reason the US college administration levels, or whatever it's called, go by this. And one of the reasons I put off doing this video and even answering that question for a long time is because I know that I probably could have done a lot better. I know that I had friends that did better than me, and I know that like there's always somebody that's going to have a higher GPA and a higher test score and better outcomes in this, but it really doesn't matter. Like, it was just high school. It's only 4 years of your life, and who knows, like I got into Grinnell, which has a 17% acceptance rate. To this day, I'm baffled as to why, because I feel like there were so many better students that should have gotten in, but for some reason they chose me. You You never really know why. It could have been something that you said in your essay, which I will also link in an iCard because I shared my college application essay with you as well, so hopefully that helps you during this process. Comment down below if you have any further questions regarding this process. I'll hopefully try to answer them or make an entire video like this one on it. And to the people that suggested this video, here you go! Also, I'm super curious to hear what everyone else's ACT score was down below, because it's not something that you normally share in high school, but at this point in life, let's tell the world, right? So if you're comfortable sharing that, I'd love to see it. No hate, no judgment, just kind of like a curiosity thing. Don't forget to leave a like because it does help, and subscribe to this channel by clicking the red button down below. We really are like one big family with lots of love to go around, and it's never too late to join. All you have to do is hit subscribe. Also, don't forget to click the bell. This notifies you every time I upload a new video, and I always shout out the first comment on my social medias as well. So if you have your notifications on, it increases your chances of seeing it first and being shouted out on my socials. So you're definitely going to want to add me on Snapchat and follow me on Instagram so you don't miss those as well. But with all that being said, I will see you on Thursday. Bye! Oh, I popped my hip. Ouch.